There was the slow, and then the Slöer, which had presets. You don't even know what I'm talking about. They're pedals from Walrus Audio, and they were and have been and always will be blue, and they do ambient reverbs. So if you're not into ambient reverb, why are you even here? Then they also, of course, they of course also did the Fable and the Lower. Was something else? There must be something else about stories. Ambient-y stuff. Now the Slöer. No, the Slotva. Slotva is the one. Slotva is the one with the presets. They're fun. I haven't really used them. No, I have used them in mixes. I have. If you want the beautiful pads in the beginning for pop rock stuff, it totally works. But of course, if you do ambient, that's the shit. I think they're among the best of their kind. Now, they give me this little card with not enough information about it to really know everything about the pedal. I don't know where the real manual is, people, but it was enough. I could figure it out. And this is the Slotva, because it's got presets, but it's got another algorithm or two or something, and it's stereo. Fully stereo in, fully stereo out. Look in the back. There's the Slöer. I'm going mono in, but you could go fully stereo in, 9 volt stereo out. There's no MIDI or anything, but you don't need that. I think you don't. It's got 3 presets, and that's what it looks like. So, push both of them. They're a little bit further apart than on the other pedals, so I don't quite know if that... Wait. Yeah, works. So, green. What did I do now? Blue. Orange. And then if you twiddle anything, it goes to manual mode, which is purpley. Pink. So, bypass turns it on and off. We know that if you hold this in its sustain, which is gonna build up and just keep hanging there, we'll try this. Because it is stereo, there's a width switch. Wide, medium, narrow. Why in the world would you ever not have that on wide? Are you insane? That's a stupid switch that nobody needs, because wide is where you want to be. Decay is how long your reverb is. Filter is take the top off or not. Depth is the modulation, as Cajun Man would say. If you're too young for Cajun Man, go away. And mix, of course, can go fully wet as we love it. Now, there are different modes. There's the rise mode, which rise, they say, best in front of an amp. We don't have it in front of an amp, so let's see how that does. There's dark with a lower octave, rain, something about drippy, light, a higher octave, and it is delightful. And then dream does a different thing. But you can, then you also see waveforms here. So how do you get to them? I was questioning myself, because this didn't tell me. Wait, I need this. And yeah, I didn't know, but of course, holding in bypass and then switching this will get you the different waveforms for the modulation. We have sine, we have which is kind of cool, or this one, which is I guess, and then this goes, and then you got this, which goes. That's technical terminology. I studied sound design, and this is how we were taught. Shut it. We have an X. I have an X. He's right next door, lying there with Leslie, but that's different. That's literally than him and my dog. For a different parameter for each of the things, and that's what this tells you. And then there's stretch, which this doesn't talk about at all. So I'm thinking this is a pitchy kind of thing. You take what's happening right now, change the delay, therefore changing the the delay time, therefore changing it to a different pitch. Probably more for the synth players, because they would have this in front of themselves and they can actually DJ style go and stretch it. It is fun if that's what it is. I don't quite see us guitar players using it, but for the synth guys, cool stuff. The way I have it set up is different. I want to be able to have this fully stereo behind a mono amp, and the way I'm doing it is I'm running into the Talking Sky King, or actually the Synergy amp over there. I'm running through the aux into my Apollo interface, out of the Apollo interface, sending mono into the Canvas reamp, which, and the fact that that's Walrus Audio is purely incidental because that's what I've had. That's my reamp box. Going into the pedal, so it's literally behind my audio interface and then back stereo into the audio interface. So I'm actually behind the amp, behind the speaker simulation, running in with the reamp box, and it works beautifully. So here is my clean sound. Oh, this whole thing? STS guitars, sound through sustainability, as it says right there. Beautiful alder body, walnut and maple Slöer, and everything sourced in Germany. That's why we have Slöer. We have Häusl pickups, and look at this top. Isn't it just ridiculous? It's actually a mosaic, and these are sound holes. It's a stunning guitar, and there, of course, will be a video about it. Thank you, Jonas, for building this for me. It's amazing for this kind of video. So, we're gonna start on Rise in the middle here. So we have a lot of depth on the modulation, and the modulation is sample and hold, so it jumps around like crazy right now. X will do different rise times, so little bit hot there on the input, sorry. Of course, it's got, you know, trails. Why wouldn't it? As you can see, we're done. Fun's been had. Why else would you need anything else? I could play this for hours. What kind of music would I make with it? Ambient music. Duh. Wow. Dark will add a lower octave. Can't hear that unless the pedal is on. I'm thinking there's probably a speed hidden somewhere. Do we really need different width here? Okay, fine, narrow. Rain. It's a song. Now we're gonna have real fun because we're gonna add a higher octave. Don't you dare play any minor chords with that. If I find one of you idiots playing a minor chord with that, I'm gonna hurt you, okay? That's what's gonna happen. No, this is a major chord thing. Beautiful, we got one left. And the dream does things. Latching pad, oh, we haven't even done that. Made a mistake there. I thought it was F sharp Lydian with the sharp 11, but it actually what I was doing with F sharp mixo with flat 7 and 11. So it sounded like shit there for a second, but holy crap, this is fun. It's just fun. Like if you just want to have the word fun, then get the Slöer. Make this big, Leslie. I think we're done here with this. I would be sitting here for ages. Now, slow, good, Slotva, slow plus presets. If you're into having fun. Why wouldn't you get the Slöer unless you already have the others? Okay, fine. But the stretch thing, fun. The wide, keep it on wide. Play it stereo like I'm doing right now, and just revel in the sea of goodness that the Slöer will give you. Modulation is kind of cool with the like little, not just the whole time. I like that. It's not in the way, but it adds some movement, and every single mode is a delight. Can you use it musically if you're playing in a Slöer cover band? No. It has its uses, most certainly does. The biggest use is as an inspiration machine, because I just played things that I usually wouldn't, and then your day's done because you just created something. I think that's what this thing does. No idea how much it is. As of the filming today, it's not released, so I don't know. It's money. Look it up. Links are below to Sweetwater and to Thomann. I want to thank Walrus Audio for supporting the channel for years and for, again, commissioning a video. This has been paid for. Have I smiled because of that? Fuck no. If you think so, why you're watching. This is a beautiful pedal. If you have the right amp and guitar and you like pads and just experience notes, because the notes are there forever, and then they're an octave higher, octave lower. If you want to play with tensions and then releasing them, I'm having fun learning about harmony as I'm doing this. What am I saying? Links below, animals at the end.